What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. Let's get down to the situation. I got some things to say, some things we need to talk about. Some stuff is going on. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. How you doing? What's going on, Peep Squad? But also, I would like to say half of the show deleted by accident. Well, I did it by accident. So we just gonna go off the fumes, baby, and keep it moving and keep it rocking. So let's get down to the situation. Let's talk a little bit about Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's talk about Robyn. Robyn has been basically portraying this season that she's going through depression. Her and Juan might break up. You know, he's upset. He's mad at her. She's mad at him. They're not getting along. Juan is not liking Robyn getting up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and, you know, not doing the things that she's supposed to be doing, allegedly, and waking the kids up too as well. But one thing that, you know, Robyn got to say about the situation, she wished that Juan was more caring and more loving, and basically tell her that that she is doing a good job. So that's what she wants to hear from Juan, and that's what she's going to work on. But in any event, you know, she's playing these games like something is happening, something's going on, like between her and Juan and their relationship. But then we find out that, you know, there's a whole lot other stuff going on in the situation where Robyn neglected to tell the people that she might be married. So like, I guess Robyn did this under the table, allegedly, because allegedly Robyn is married out here in these streets because the new home that she had purchased, and we see on the Real Housewives of Potomac, is basically her and Juan's house together with their children, their two boys. But in any event, it says on the deed, the borrower is Robyn B. Dixon, married woman. So basically, why did D say that she's married? So, you know, some people are assuming that, okay, she might be married. Like, what's going on in this situation? What is happening? What is popping? What's going on, Ralph? How you doing? What's up with you? So, you know, you got this situation going on. So it's like, okay, so is Robyn married to Juan? Are they married? And they've been giving us this shitty ass storyline. You know, I guess they want to have a wedding for the show, but basically the house is too much. I thought the network will pay for the situation, you know, to make sure that we get a story. But allegedly they're supposed to already be married and they tied the knot. So therefore, you know, they together, baby. And all this crying about Juan not being at the birth. You know, I'm having these issues with Juan. Juan's not supportive. Girl, you married him, so you got what you wanted. You always wanted to remarry Juan. You let Juan be up in that house while, you know, he was dating other women and you was there. Lord have mercy. It's a terrible situation. But in any event, congratulations to you, Robyn, if you are married, because you know she loves Juan and she wants to be with Juan, and that's the only man that she want to be with. She said she didn't sleep with nobody while they were separated, and Juan was out there dating other women. She did not stop him. She did not get in the mix of the situation. Only thing she did was not sleep with anybody else, because she said he wouldn't probably forgive her, but she forgave him. So, baby, she said that she, you know, kind of let Juan walk all over her in the beginning of their relationship. So, you know, there's a problem. There's a situation going on. So, well, not for her, because she's okay with it. She's used to Juan. She's used to, you know, him dibbling, dabbling. She says as long as the woman doesn't mean anything to Juan and the woman is just, you know, a jump off, or she is someone like at, you know, a bachelor party and things of that nature. So I was like, okay, Robyn. So Robyn's out here playing games, giving us this shitty storyline that she got when she could have told us that she was married to Juan, and they did it on the low because they wanted to keep a secret. They just wanted to get married without the cameras, without anything, allegedly, because, you know, the rumors out here on the street is that Juan, you know, like somebody else that's a cast member that is, you know, you already know the story, the situation. But in any event, I don't think Juan, you know, is gay, or Juan wants to get with Ashley's husband, Michael, whatever the case is. But a lot of people do because of their interaction. People believe that something's going on, or they're assuming, or they could just possibly be joking. But in any event, so, you know, Juan over here acting all bitchy and acting all mad and upset, but you married her anyway. So why you over here faking a phone? Lord have mercy, they're out here faking a funk, y'all. What's up to Wanda 47? How you doing? So yeah. So yes, out here faking a funk like it ain't nobody's business. They done already said I do. Robyn got what she want, because you know Robyn wanted Juan regardless. She don't give a damn what it is. And you know, Juan was having some reservations just because money just always going low when Robyn's in the building, and Robyn's always losing money, or she's making bad decisions or bad deals. So you know, he felt a certain type of way. But in any event, so you worried about, you know, how Wendy's doing, what she's doing over there, but you didn't tell us that you married to this man, that you guys got married allegedly. So you guys tell me what you think about this situation. I was like, So that's the word out on the street, is Robyn is married. Oh, who else is she married to? Lord have mercy. These people be pulling the wolves over their own eyes. That's like Giselle and Jamal dating other women. I know. That's the type of relationship that they want out here in these streets. Sometimes, you know, they gotta have him regardless. And she's in love and she don't see nobody else. And he's the father of her 2 sons. So she ain't trying to, you know, get with anybody else. That's all she wants. And therefore, you know, he might get a pass here or there. But in any event, let's get down to the situation. You guys hear Erica Mena's going through it. Check her out on Instagram, basically just, you know, breaking down. Like Erica Mena and Safaree, like Lord have mercy. Their situation is just like so out of control. You just be like, what is really going on with them? So let's check this out.
No question. That's too much humiliation. Too much.
Right. I feel you on that, but that's not an L for you, baby.
It is.
You did. Let me tell you something. Everybody had this. Listen.
It's an L because it's a loss, but there's so many lessons in this for me as a woman.
You gotta understand, baby. You grew in such a time, my nigga. Everybody had this whole perception of who you were before. And the time now that you have grown, I can bet top dollar there ain't a person that.
But it's so. But then I had to go through this for whatever reason. God got something bigger for me. Oh, no question. That's too much humiliation. Too much.
Right. I feel you on that, but that's not an L for you, baby.
It is.
You did. Let me tell you something. Everybody had this. Listen.
It's an L because it's a loss, but there's so many lessons in this for me as a woman.
You gotta understand, baby. You grew in such a time, my nigga. Everybody had this whole perception of who you were before. And the time now that you have grown, I can bet top dollar there ain't a person that.
So, you know, you got that situation going on. Erica is out here on, you know, Instagram, basically getting counseling. She's saying that she done took an L, and basically she's just hurting because, you know, Safaree's out here in these streets, and, you know, he's situation. I was just like, And she's out here saying that she took an L. I was like, damn, Erica. Erica's out here saying, listen, I took an L for being with Safaree. And she's just, you know, I don't know how she gonna handle that situation, but baby, she said she's still going to divorce, you know, Safaree. Like, she is not trying to be with him no more, and she is done with him. Like, I was like, okay, we'll see how this situation pans out, because right now Erica Mena, she's upset, she's fed up with Safaree, and Safaree's out here, you know, talking to other women. Allegedly, he's talking to, you know, this woman named Kimbella Mato, and he sent her flowers and everything. I was like, Lord have mercy. And, you know, it looked like Erica Mena and Safaree were going to be on kind of like good pages or whatever the case may be, because they were filming together. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Safaree's out here sending flowers and roses, you know, to another woman. And she just, you know, just went him because they've been filming and there hasn't been a problem with filming. They've been hugged up, they've been staying in the same room together and everything. But I guess when she got wind that he was out here handing out flowers, it was just too much for her to even deal with. She couldn't handle that situation. She was like, oh no. And she jumped online and she's been crying. I was like, damn, Erica, it's real bad for you out here in these streets. For real. Like, I don't know what you're going to do about that situation. But in any event, she said she's going to still get her divorce. We'll see what happens with that situation. But this is the woman, Kim. And this is the woman that, Safaree has sent some roses to. And the same roses that he sent her is the same type of roses he used to send Erica to win Erica over. And so this woman looks just like, Erica. They look alike to me. They got the same body type, the same booty, the same big old breasts, but Erica breasts are bigger, but they both look alike. They're both Spanish. And so this is the woman that, Safaree is out here trying to get, and he's romancing her, sending her flowers and everything. I was like, damn, I know Erica. That's why Erica feels like she really just lost. That's why she feels like everything is just so bad. And like, she feels like a loser. She done got 2 kids with this man, and now she got to get a divorce, and he's out here stepping quick, and he is stepping fast. Safaree done moved along quickly, fast, in a hurry. She fought for divorce to get his attention, or maybe to hope that he was going to change and do something different. No, Safaree went out here and bagged him another female that almost looks similar to Erica. You guys tell me what you think about this situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. Like, what is going on? Safaree's out here running these streets. What's up, Felicia Butler? How you doing? What's going on? So this is the new woman that Safaree's out here romancing and trying to be with and want something with. I was like, okay. And, Erica Mena, she's posting things. She's, posting to her Instagram that she just really just hurt. She didn't even know it was going to be this bad. They're out there filming and doing other sorts of things, but it just seems like, her and Safaree was on a good page, but it seems like no way, no how. And Erica was out here crying. Like, she feels like, damn, I would feel that way too. That is so embarrassing. And Safaree she told Safaree, you embarrass me all the time, Safaree. You be doing this shit out there like that. Erica is not an angel at all, but damn, if you gonna creep, don't let the world know that you out here creeping, Safaree. Just do your part as you supposed to do as a father. Safaree says he does. And in any event, you guys know Safaree went to go see an attorney on the last episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And basically he wants, joint custody with Erica. So I was just like, ooh, it is going down in that situation. But it seems like the ladies are really trying to help Erica out and make her feel better that she's filming with. So they end up, getting online and, doing a couple of jokes about how bad some of their relationships are. So let's check that out.
Love and Hip Hop used to allow glass on set, but one day I decided to throw glass, and now they don't allow that anymore. Everybody think my husband cheated on me a whole bunch of times, but he only cheated on me.
My last relationship lasted forever. He dogged me out, did me dirty, and I still got his name tatted on me.
My baby daddy left me for a bitch, and I found on Monday night with the rest of the world.
I gave him 3 kids and got 3,000, and I'm still single. Every nigga I ever been with in my life has cheated on me, but I got the last laugh because I'm single and happy, and they're in miserable relationships. Love and Hip Hop used to allow.
So you got the ladies, really trying to support Erica because Erica's going through it because she's publicly being embarrassed by Safaree. And, it's just like, I know she wished she chose somebody different. I know she wished that she would have waited. And now she got them 2 kids that most likely is all going to be on her. And, Safaree's going to dip and dabble here and there. But Safaree is in the streets. Let's check this out.
He bought him a shot.
I, 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 I,
second-year wedding anniversary, and instead of my husband buying me dozens of roses, he bought him a shot.
See, that's a crazy situation. And she's out here just basically letting us know that, yes, he brought this girl some roses. Yes, he did do that. Yes, he was out here in these streets. He's been out here in these streets. And she just, I mean, like, damn. Like, you talking about, she got to be feeling a certain type of way because she was out here kikiing with him, smiling with him for the cameras and everything. Because, you know, you guys know that they're filming Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion Part 2. So therefore, you know, everybody's there. Like, it's going to be, to me, I think it's really going to be a good situation. Like, you know, they're missing a few people, but other than that, everybody else is there. And that, you know, that we enjoy, that we haven't seen for a while. But in any event, you also got Stevie J. He's back there. So Stevie J's back at, you know, VH1. So I was like, okay, because over there at WeTV, Stevie J was, you know, he wasn't doing much. And then we got Booby Keisha Cole's baby father. You know, the rumor out here on the street is he's messing around with Sin Santana, and they've been flirting. And what's his name, Zels, has been putting the cameras on, you know, Booby, you know, and on Miss Sin Santana, and basically calling them out like they're flirting with each other. And right now you're gonna see Sin Santana sitting right next to Mr. Booby. And so I was like, Sin, you just left Joe Buttons. Why would you go to Booby? Booby got a record. Booby's for the streets too. So that's Sin Santana right there. And you know, Mimi looks good too as well. So there's a whole lot going on in this situation. But in any event, the filming had like went so well, and there's so much footage that I do have that we're gonna, you know, do another video and talk about that, because I deleted half of the stuff that I was supposed to talk about. I was supposed to be moving it up the ladder, but I end up hitting delete by accident. So half of the stuff I was supposed to talk about disappeared, baby. So basically I'm going off of fumes right now. So what it do, baby? It is what it is. It's good to see you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. I hope you had a good week. If not, have a good damn week and enjoy yourself, baby. For real, for real. So that is the situation, because you ain't in Erica Mena's shoes. Erica Mena's shoes don't look pretty. They don't look good at all, because she just feels like she is being publicly embarrassed by Safaree. Safaree's out here running the streets, and he, you know, he's with that other girl. Like, he's showing his love to the other girl. He's trying to swoop that other girl up. And I don't think her name is Kimbella Mato. I don't think she has any children either. So we're gonna see how that situation pans out. You already know, you know, Erica Mena is pissed about that situation, because this girl, you know, she looked like she's ready for that clout. You know, she don't got her numbers up yet, but messing with Safaree and being in between that situation. But she better be careful, because Erica Mena will send her best friend, you know, Roy over there to, you know, to tackle her. Lord have mercy. So Safaree done already stopped. Safaree said, once you cross me, you ain't gonna never, it's gonna be hard for me to trust you again. That he says when he feels like he's crossed, he don't come back. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. And Safaree's out here with this chick, allegedly. And, you know, she posted to Instagram the flowers that she got. Erica Mena knew instantly that it was Safaree. And she, you know, she got to be at home just like, I can't believe this. Like, damn, she married this guy and, you know, had his babies. And baby, he is out here in these streets. Hey, Miss T, what's going on? What's going on? It's good to see you, Miss T. How you doing? Stevie must need money, Miss T. Erica Mena got blinded by the money. They are both for the street, Erica and Safaree. Facts, Ralph. That's what Miss T said. Lord have mercy. She's looking just like, guess what I was saying? She looks just like Erica. So he picked a woman that looked like Erica, that ain't got no children, that probably won't cuss him out, slam the doors, throw vases, ask him to go to the store to get diapers and formulas, you know, and, you know, so we're going to see how this situation pan out. Safaree, you are doing too much out here in these streets. Lord have mercy. Safaree and Erica's out here on Instagram showing everybody how she feels, you know, that she's hurt, that she's broke down. Like, yo, y'all doing a whole lot. And you don't play around with your relationship on TV, because if you do, baby, it might end up turning real. And you guys heard about T.I. and Tiny and the situation going on with them, that some charges, no charges were filed against Tiny and T.I. point blank, period. There's supposed to be a lot of women that are accusing T.I. and Tiny of doing some things that, none of us want done to us, and we would not do to anybody else. But in any event, so T.I. and Tiny, the charges for allegedly doing something to a woman in 2005 in Los Angeles, the prosecutors declined to move forward in the case. And so therefore they are, saying that the statute of limitations, is in this type of situation. So the statute of limitations has ran out. So therefore, the 2005 case in Los Angeles, baby, so they're not going to do nothing about that situation, just going to be done. And it is what it is. It's like, damn. So basically they're saying that there's no evidence and the statute of limitations has ran out. So therefore, even in the other case of the woman T.I. and Tiny being charged for a lady in Las Vegas, where another woman claims that the same thing happened to her in 2010 after meeting Tiny and T.I. at the airport and being invited to hang out with the couple. And, they was hanging out, and then, allegedly the woman said things went sour. But in any event, when it comes down to the situation, T.I. and Tiny has beat these two, cases from even being filed or even coming to court or even getting charges with that situation. So, and also T.I. recently did a video, and in that video, he was addressing the P. Diddy and the JD situation about the Verzuz battle. And he said that, he has to get up early in the morning because he has to film. So I believe T.I. is back on TV, or I know his son Major is filming, I believe. Well, the young man with the blonde hair, and the one that was caught, allegedly with the still on him, the one that had the party with, older women dancing, and, he's under the age of 18. In any event, that son, I believe he's filming something. So I don't know if T.I. is filming with him on a different project, or if T.I. is actually back to VH1, because you guys seen Shakana, she's filming, the Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion Part 2. So maybe we'll see what's going to happen with this situation. It seems like T.I. might make it back to TV and might be back on a network and back in movies. We're going to see. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation with Mr. T.I. What's up, Chef? What's going on? How you doing? What's popping? Peep Squad? What's up, Wade? Churches, chicken, children of Israel, today righteousness. Okay. Chef said, good for them. His name is King. Okay. Would you say you can't get mad because you swinging with them, then get mad because you're not getting any more money? Lord have mercy. But in any event, but the lawsuit, defamation lawsuit that Sabrina Peterson, the lady that end up encouraging all these people to come forward, she is still filing her lawsuit against T.I., Tiny, and Shakana for defamation of character and things of that nature. That seems like that is still going on. But also T.I. wanted to address the situation that went down, so he wanted to address the situation that went down when it came to, P. Diddy. P. Diddy was out here in these streets basically saying he did not want to battle, Jermaine Dupri, because Jermaine Dupri arms ain't long enough and he don't got enough hits. And P. Diddy was like, he want to be out here with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre don't be fooling with a lot of black people. What are you talking about? But in any event, allegedly, so Jermaine Dupri, he posted up like basically saying, my arms are long enough to do this all day. What about yours? So basically, Jermaine Dupri, he wants to battle P. Diddy. He wants to get in the ring with him. He wants to battle him. And P. Diddy is saying, no, baby, you ain't it. I was like, why not? I think JD can, go toe to toe, with P. Diddy. And P. Diddy was basically like, he didn't want to, battle with, JD. He's just not, he's not his cup of tea. billionaire want to battle with billionaire. You know, he wants it to be a billionaire battle. You know, so you got that situation, and then also the talks come again where, you know, people are thinking, you know, they're saying that New York rappers and down south rappers, there's no respect, blase blase, and a third. We, you know, we had this conversation not too long ago, but in any event, so, you know, T.I. took it offensively because T.I. wants to battle 50, and 50 is ducking and dodging, you know, T.I. But in any event, you know, T.I. wanted to speak on this situation. So let's check out what T.I. had to say. I don't know if I can hear it.
Ever get too mixed up? Ever in a conversation that's based on opinions? It's all based on opinions. So when it get down, you know what I mean? So, and then from nah, you can't see him, you ain't on his level. Why? Because you say so? You, what have you done? What made you the motherfuckers in the jury, the end all be all? I ain't gonna never let nobody tell me who I am and ain't fit to go against. Got me f***ed up, partner. And me against anybody, everybody, all the time. Get you up. So, when I see JD tell Puff, I won't smoke. I think. But I also understand Puff's perspective. Because I know what it's like to have my man. Puff called that Drake. Puff want Drake. I understand that. I call that 50. I want 50. So I understand. You know what I mean? So, and then for nah, you can't see him, you ain't on his level. Why? Cause then how, you know, Puff might be like, yeah, man, I got something I'm doing right here. You know what I mean? You know, I got something I'm doing right here. I ain't really trying to get into that with you. This ain't for us. I got something going on already. I get that. But to say, but you can't even compete. You can't even, bruh. It's 12 months in a year. If you had it 6 months, he had it 6 months too. For me, later I'm on live. I can't answer the phone right now. She gonna get mad in a minute. Look, bruh, motherfucker was doing their thing, bruh. Everybody been doing their thing, my nigga. You know what I mean? And it's gonna mean more to certain people who relate to, and how, you know, Puff might be like, yeah, man, I got something I'm doing right here. Look, what they hear, because they came from a different place. You can't represent everybody. You don't represent everybody. No, none of us do. We represent the people we represent. We have our mark. We do our thing. We all having our way, man. Ain't nobody, man. Ain't no sleeping on that level. It just ain't. Ain't no sleeping on that level. Ain't like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm too big for these. Yeah. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Give that. Care about none of that. Love you, Puff. I love you, Jay. I love you, 50. I love all of you. Love me more. Shit. Ain't none of that, man. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that, bro.
So you have that situation. I was like, damn. Don't play us like that. us, how he felt about the situation. But in any event, when it comes down to it, Puffy went to T.I.'s page when T.I. was explaining how he used to go to New York and how he used to go to school there. He was naming boroughs and, addresses and everything and blocks and stuff. And he was like, he had to fight when he was down there. He was like, I had to fight all my life in New York. But just because we just don't understand each other. So, and then Puffy commented on was like, yo, bro, you taking this shit way too far. This is supposed to be love. I was like, P. Diddy, you the one talking shit. How you going to diss Jermaine Dupri? Somebody diss you like that, you be feeling the same way too. But in any event, Puffy's out here running these streets. Ain't none of that, I know, Ro. So, Puffy's out here running the streets, baby. And he got Young Miami on his mind. Young Miami is a thought, and allegedly he took her shopping and he spends, $99,000 and $336 on her. So I was like, okay. So, it's allegedly, we don't know who it is, but everybody's assuming that it's actually P. Diddy that is basically apologizing to Young Miami because Diddy was out here in these streets, messing with, he went back with the Asian girl, as you see on the screen. She was on Talk Shakay talking about Diddy made her do this, Diddy made her do that. She was talking all reckless about this man. I was surprised Diddy had her back. He was spending on her like a month ago. And then he was rolling the streets with Miami. And when he had that nice event at his house, Miami was there next to him. She was sitting on his lap and everything. And so, and all of a sudden, Bow Wow baby mama, she comes out, Joey Chauvin, she comes out. And she's like, and she was just chilling with P. Diddy. She was just at his house. She was on his yacht and she was chilling with him. And, she keeps her mouth closed, and she's Future's baby mother too as well. So in any event, Joy, she was out here chilling with P. Diddy on his yacht, on his boat. She was all dancing. She was all, doing the most. They were hugging. They was kissing. There's pictures of her and him just doing the most, baby. And it posted right to Instagram, right to the Shade Room. But yet he was running around town with Young Miami. So it seems like, P. Diddy's out here looking for attention. So it seems like Diddy's apologizing, or Diddy, took Young Miami on a shopping spree because he was out here with the Asian lady Tay. He was out here with Joy. And, and I guess he still wants to be with Miami. What the thing about the situation is, it's just like, P. Diddy, you doing way too much for your age, chasing after these young women. And it's almost as desperate as, what's her name? J-Lo out here chasing behind, homeboy again. Ben Affleck, after he did her dogged her out, didn't want to marry her. He was cheating. He acted like she was a peasant and shit like that. And end up marrying somebody else too as well. But in any event, she's out here trying to get a public attention for her relationship. And you got Puffy out here trying to get, attention for his relationship with these young women. And, these are young women, they're from the hood, they're from the streets too as well. They know how to make money and get money. And they got the bodies, they got the face, they got the clout. So therefore, Diddy is falling up on them like that, and they're not going to say no to a billionaire. They're not going to say no to somebody that can catapult their career, or you don't want him to blackball you either. At the same time, we know we done heard so many rumors about P. Diddy, his sexuality, how he treat women and all types of stuff, but we wasn't there. So in any event, these young girls had to hear something. Somebody told them, their auntie, their sister, their cousin, even their grandmother, their great aunt, somebody done told, listen, I heard this about Puffy. I seen this about Puffy. We done heard people, celebrities, like Exhibit tell stories about P. Diddy. We done seen P. Diddy over there with Kevin Hart and basically talking about, waking up early in the morning with Usher and sleeping in the same bed, things of that nature. We done heard that, but we can't say indefinitely that he did something factually, but shit. In any event, you know, they ain't scared. They probably just as hustlers as he is. But you know, P. Diddy is ruthless and he's been in this game for a long time. He's having fun with these ladies. Hopefully nothing tragic happened to them. Hopefully they don't get blackballed. Hopefully, you know, everything works out for them the way that they want, because baby, they are dancing with the motherfucking devil. But who really is going to say no to Diddy? Like, how many people, P. Diddy is too dramatic for me, who's really going to say no to him when you're coming up in your career? He got Revolt TV. What's up, Felicia Butler? The queen is back, queen. So, you know, so we got that situation going on. And then, you know, I did have it up there, but, you know, I end up deleting a bunch of things by accident, so I don't have it up there. But, you know, okay, here's one of the, I deleted like everything by accident. I hit the delete button. I meant to move, not delete. But in any event, we have these two ladies are not following each other. I don't know if they ever was following each other, but it's been put out there that they're not following each other. I guess they were following each other at one point in time, and I guess they unfollowed each other because both of them are messing with the same dude. And you know, you can't tell P. Diddy shit. You can't tell him who he can be with and who he can't be with, especially as old as he is now. Back in the day, he may tolerate it, but I look at Puffy like, yo, I could see him just wilding out. Asian girl told us, you know, the Asian lady that was on Tasha K, she done told us, you know, how her relationship was with P. Diddy, and she went back, and he's been buying her stuff, and she's been out partying with him. That's her right there on the screen. She was saying all types of shit about Diddy over there talking. I mean, she was talking Cash Money shit, and she's back with her, and you know, and homegirl right here, she escaped. She got away. She ended up marrying somebody and having a baby. She done got herself out the way. She was captivated. She was captured for a long time in that P. Diddy's house, and she ended up getting away. Lord have mercy. She ended up getting away. I was like, So Diddy's out here messing with the young chicks, messing with, you know, he still think he's young, messing with the young entertainers. And when it comes to, you know, Bow was asked the questions like, somebody asked Bow, like, how do you feel that, you know, your baby mama, you know, she's with Future, she's with Diddy, you know? And Bow was like, yo, listen, I don't pay it no mind. He was like, it is what it is. There's too many beautiful women out here. I know Bow feels a certain type of way about the situation, but he ain't gonna say nothing. And, you know, she's not asking for child support, so she doesn't get any child support from Future or Bow Wow at all. You know, she has a cooking show. She has, you know, she's Instagram famous too, and she's messing with P. Diddy. So if he gave Young Miami $99,000, how much you think she got when she was over there on that yacht, baby? And how many opportunities she's gonna have coming her way in gigs and things of that nature? And you know, Joy, she don't run her mouth and she don't tell her business, and she don't be out here. You know, she'll do an interview and let you guys know a little bit, but she said that they don't pay her child support. So we're gonna see. And Young Miami, and Southside didn't say anything. Southside didn't even step up. Anytime somebody be talking to Young Miami, Southside would jump his ass out there on Instagram and talk crap like he gonna beat them up, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. He didn't do nothing this time. He stayed quiet when it came to P. Diddy. He stayed quiet. He didn't want no smoke. Southside didn't want no smoke with Diddy. He didn't say anything. Only thing he said, I did not spend $99K on her. It wasn't me. So he jumped on line and said it wasn't me. But at one point in time, Southside was a big time drug dealer. And, you know, when he first got with Young Miami, he brought her like furniture that, you know, cost like maybe $40,000. And, you know, I guess now she went up to a bigger boss. She's with Diddy. Or somewhat, you know, just seeing him, you know what I mean? He's giving her one shopping trip with money. So, you know, he's paying the young ladies. But we all know when you deal with Diddy and deal with money, you don't know what's going to happen. You never know. Ask Day 26. Ask Danny Kane. Ask Biggie people. But in any event, it is what it is. And so Bow, he jumped online and he was asked the question like, yo, these rappers need to start putting respect on Bow Wow. You know what I mean? You know, that out here posting with your baby mama and things of that nature. Bow was like, yo, I don't even feel no type of way. There's so many beautiful women in this world. Plus, my Uncle Snoop gave me the game at 9. We ain't tripping over these fees. Like, Bow be doing too much. He be doing way too much. So in any event, Bow said he ain't worried about it. He ain't sweating it. You know he's sweating. You know he's feeling a certain type of way. But in any event, it is what it is. Yeah, she is pretty. Not getting away. But, you know, he feels a certain, it's nothing he can do. He can't control the situation. He can't control it. He can't control it. Respect Bow. Bow's alright. You know what I mean? He's alright. Like, but that's what somebody in the comments said, was like, yo, put some respect on Bow. And Bow was like, yo, listen, you don't gotta come to my defense. You know, it is what it is. She might got my baby. It might used to be my girl, but she ain't no more. And so let's move on to this situation. I was like, So what do you guys think about the battle? What do you think about, you know, Fat Joe, you know, Ja Rule, Vita, and also none other than Ashanti herself was out there doing a thing. And, you know, Ja Rule and, you know, Nelly came on stage and everything. And what really pissed me off about the situation, it was Joe. It was Fat Joe. Like, Fat Joe, why did you say you got to go find him in a crack house or they're dusty bitches? And you said it more than one time. Like, what made you like go at the women? And you knew who they were. You know Mo has the issue. You know Mo did have an issue at one point in time, and then you're gonna sit there and do that or not on a national platform like that, where almost like right now total like 3 million people have seen the battle. And just for Fat Joe to be so disrespectful for no reason, and, you know, disrespect black women on and hip hop like that, was just like who do you think you are? You getting too comfortable. Like, why would you say something like that? You wouldn't say, how come you didn't say, where's J-Lo? Where's that Dusty B at? She's out there chasing, you know, Ben Affleck because nobody else want her no more. You put respect on J-Lo's name, but you didn't put respect on Mo and Vita's name. You disrespected them, calling them bitches and calling them Dusty, and saying you gotta find them in some crack house. Like, why would you say something like that? Because to me, I think it was trying to be hurtful and degrading towards black women. Because if you guys remember when they used to have all them crack this, crack that, and you know, they be having 48 hours and all these little documentaries they used to have back in the day, they will always show these black women and make them look so bad. And he basically just iterated that and said it like that, like, you know, why they gotta be in a crack house? Who be doing crack nowadays? Like, come on. Why you gonna call them crackheads? And you know, black crack is considered a black drug. When guys get arrested or people go to jail for having crack on them, they get more time because it's an urban drug, it's an inner city drug. They feel like it's a black drug. So therefore, you refer to crack like that to two black women talking about they're in a crack house. You know, F you for that. Yo, he apologized 1,000 times and all that other good stuff. But still, what gave you the audacity to say that? You didn't diss nobody else like that. I don't see you talk about other women like that at all. You have high respect for women, you know, when I see you, but as when I see you online or talking, but as soon as you get comfortable, you get around a bunch of black people, you losing, you don't have enough hits, and then you keep coming out here saying, oh, I put money in Ja Rule pocket. Mother effer, you only want to be on stage because you want to be on stage to perform them shitty ass songs that nobody motherfucker want to listen to, don't give a damn about, don't care about, and you know you ain't got no hits. Talking about I just wanted to put money in Ja Rule pocket. No, you wanted to be on stage because you've been in the audience like 3 times at the Verzuz battle. I don't care if they begged you. I would have begged your stupid ass to come on stage and act stupid like you did. And that's what you did. When you give an attention whore too much attention, they go ham. And that's what he did when he disrespect Vita and Little Mo. And Remy giving him a pass, I don't feel, she's gonna give him a pass. That's her buddy, that's her bro, they're loyal, and she gonna be out here talking and popping like a dude, like trying to, like Mo, why you upset, Mo? Mo, why you upset, Mo? Mo, why you upset? I saw you, talk to Joe, here and there. I saw you have a conversation with him. You didn't act like nothing was wrong. Well, maybe she didn't know how to combat that. She just got disrespected on a national scale with millions of people watching. And this is a big old dude that has about 50 dudes with him. So what, she gonna pop off and get beat up? Evidently, we know he don't got no respect for her because he calling her a dusty B. He's calling her a crack, saying she's in a crack house. And you sitting here on Instagram, trying to confront Mo, talk about Mo, DM me. This is what Remy's saying. So therefore, if something would have popped off, you wouldn't have had her back. Like, miss me with all that bullshit. They get on my nerves. But in any event, let me just keep going because I will go off and keep going. Yeah, and so, so you had that situation. I think Ja Rule ended up shading, Joe on a radio station or something like that. I heard it like really quick, didn't really pay no mind to it. But in any event, Ashanti was asked if, she was single and how she was feeling about Nelly. Because, Nelly was being asked like, yo, you ran up to Ashanti. He almost tripped and fell. Baby, he was trying to get up and close on Ashanti. He saw her. He's single now because he ain't with Miss Jackson no more. Miss Jackson is out here selling coochie on Instagram. Allegedly, she's doing everything. Nelly, go get Miss Jackson. But in any event, when it gets down to, Ashanti was asked by Joe, what you want that old thing back? What's up? What's good? And Ashanti said, I got a man. Ashanti, who you dating? Ashanti got a man. Go, Ashanti. Go, Ashanti. Ashanti got a man. Crack is whack. Miss T said crack is whack. Preach Mary Jane. What's up, Felicia Butler is in the building. Missy, the Verzuz stage has become a real concert. Yes, it has. Not a big old dude. It's a dilemma. And so, you got this situation going on. So in events, Ashanti was like, she got a man. I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, Ashanti, ooh, you already know the internet gonna find your man. If they already don't know. But in any event, I just really thought that it was disrespectful. And I think it was wrong. And it's like, Black people sometimes just got to stick together. And I know, Remy and, Fat Joe are loyal to each other. He was there, and she's always going to put Fat Joe up on a pedestal because she feels that he gave her, a shot. And he did. He changed her whole life. Look at the life that she's living. Look at the life that she has. She's actually hosting a show on BET, I believe, on one of the fucking channels. She's hosting a show about murder, of course, or crime or violence, and, shit like that. So, in any event, she's going to be loyal to him. So that's going to be the situation. But damn, it's like, yo, come on, Black people. Can we just have some loyalty? Can we have some love for a sister? Like, yo, this is mad disrespectful. So what? Now we already have some Black men disrespecting us. Now we're going to have Puerto Rican men disrespecting us because, Fat Joe got on stage and called us dusty bitches and shit like that. Who them dusty bitches? They were Black, and he knew who was backstage. He knew who was going to be performing. And so what we're going to be equated to being in crack houses, we got to look like we got to look 1,000% good every day, because if not, we might be called a dusty crack whore. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? And and for him to do that, people that follow him or people that look like him might get comfortable and think it's okay to do it because he did it. Nobody checked him. All he did was do a little hush puppy, a little hush popping, a little hoo-hoo, a little sorry. No, he ain't sorry. He made a moment. He wanted to make a moment. And the thing that he wanted to do was come for Black women, and he did. And that's just my opinion on it. I know a lot of people are feeling Fat Joe. They love Fat Joe. They rocking with him. I got people in my comments talking about, oh, ain't nothing wrong with that. So in any event, Vita, she didn't know what was going on, because Vita, she said that, she was in the dressing room with Ja Rule's dressing room, and she said, Fat Joe came up to her and apologized to her, and she didn't even know why he was apologizing, because she didn't know that he had said this or whatever. So, you know what I mean? So he apologized because, why did you apologize? Because you knew you was wrong. You knew you let your true colors show. That's what it was. You let your true colors show. When someone let their true feelings out, and they be like, oh man, people gonna really think I feel like this. How do you not feel that way if you said it? You knew who what's his name? Joe was basically, saying that, oh, he got on stage, he put Ja Rule on stage, he know Ja Rule got 17 #1 hits, all that shit. So, and he was like, Ja Rule got features. So if he got 17 #1 hits, he got features. So who's on them features. And you went after them women that were backstage. You knew J-Lo wasn't there. J-Lo wasn't going to be on that stage. We all know that. She ain't going to be on no stage. She too good for y'all now. But in any event, so don't play that shit like, he didn't even know who was back there. Like, people, we got to stop giving people passes to disrespect us as a culture, as a race, and as women. We give these people, passes, and this is why it keeps happening. He know better. He know better. Ain't nobody been on them Verzuz stage downgraded, call anybody a crackhead or anything like that. He went back to the old 80s, the old 90s, calling somebody a crackhead. You could have said, you pillhead, but you wanted to make sure you put crack with black. Okay? That's how I feel. So let's move on. So that's what Vita said. Vita didn't even know what was going on. She was just shocked. And, she was shocked afterwards, but she didn't know. And, they're going to force them into forgiving him. I think he should have do more than just an apology. But in any event, when it comes to Nelly, he was addressed about the situation of trying to hug, Ashanti and wanted to, get in he said, I just wanted to say hi to her. I just wanted it to be comfortable. But it was recorded that he said, I want to holler at her. So he definitely didn't want to holler at her, and it was recorded. It's on the Shade Room where he says, I want to holler at Ashanti. He want to talk to her. He want to kick game to her. But when he found out that she got a boyfriend, he's backing down and basically saying that he was just wanting to hug her just to say hello and everything else like that. So Nelly is feeling like, damn, he shot his shot, but his shot did not work. And as you guys know, there was a whole lot going on when it came to, Irv Gotti and 50 Cent and their situation. If Irv Gotti was talking all types of mess, 50 be talking all types of mess. It's just, you don't really see Irv Gotti say anything. So, now, the battle's going on. So in any event, I don't know I don't know who jumped it off, but Irv Gotti basically was just saying that, I don't know why you respect, 50 Cent, because we did this to him, we did that to him, and he turned around and he sued us. He's talking about green light. He's talking about different things of that nature. And, Irv Gotti saying that 50 is talking too much, doing too much. Let me see, take these comments off. And so, you have that situation. I'm just like, So when it comes down to the situation, Irv Gotti and 50 are always going to have beef, and they're always going to be going back and forth at each other. So it's just one of them situations. I was like, y'all stay beefing. And, basically 50 laughed at them and said that he took down a whole record label. He took down a whole company, so 50's always out here, and get into somebody's business. And as you guys know, Bow is out here acting like he want Angela and playing around with Angela. Angela didn't respond. So the internet responded, Twitter responded to Bow's question because he wants to know what's up with Angela. He don't want to play no more, And Angela never responded. She finally responded like, yo, what you doing? Like, come on. We know there's no such thing as Angela and Bow together, point blank, period. It's just one of them situations. It's not going to happen. And then, moving on from that situation, as you guys know, I had this other video. I deleted everything by accident. So when you get down to Ryan Henry, so, Black Ink Crew Chicago is coming back on. And I was telling you guys that he is going to bring his boy on right here. That Ryan slept with his baby mama. And that woman went on vacation with Ryan and, Ryan and his girlfriend. And so Ryan's going to bring that dude on TV. Ryan, why are you going to bring that dude on TV to embarrass him? Ryan is going to get on TV and lie to his face and basically say he's sorry. He didn't mean to do it. Just like, Ryan treats everybody else, like he treats all the women that he date. He cheats on them. So he's going to cry to his best friend, tell him that he's sorry. At least he's finally saying he's sorry, because Ryan, for at least a whole year, was trying to beat this dude up, trying to fight this dude when Ryan was sleeping with his baby mama, and this guy had just beat cancer. You know, he could have been 6 feet under, but he's here, and Ryan was sleeping with his woman. So, you know, you got that situation going on. So that's going to be a storyline on Black Ink Crew Chicago. We're gonna watch Ryan lie to this dude like he lies to Rachel. Lord have mercy. It's just too much going on. Okay, so where we at? It's just too much going on in that situation. I was like, ooh, look at Ryan. Ryan know he's doing the most. They really mustn't have a storyline, because Ryan was trying to fight that dude every time you turn around. Ryan was trying to fight that dude. Ryan was trying to fight him. Ryan was on Instagram. I got the videos up. Ryan was, you know, sending shots at him through music and everything, calling him poor, calling him crazy. He ended up getting Ryan's channel, you know, Instagram channel taken down for a minute, and he got it back. Like, it was so much going on. Now the dude's gonna be sitting right next to Ryan, so I guess they made up. So that's a good situation. And you guys heard about, you know, Miss Nicki Minaj. What's going on with Nicki Minaj? Like, damn, Nicki Minaj can't say anything. You know, it seems like she's out here, she's getting harassed, and, you know, basically because she wanted to, you know, understand the reason why, you know, she should get, you know, the vax, and she wanted to have further information. Then she told a personal story that her cousin told her, and, you know, people saying, oh, that story don't sound right, that somebody took the vax and then now, you know, they can't have children and they lost their wife. So people are saying, okay, you know, the media is coming after her. You have the Britons coming after her. You have Paris coming after her. You have all these other journalists coming for her. Basically, Nicki's out here saying that she cannot sleep at night. She's saying she's felt threatened. Her family got to hide, like she's being attacked. Nicki said that she was invited to the White House. Then they turned around and said, no, she wasn't invited to the White House. Nicki was like, I will prove it to you that I was. And Nicki was like, I didn't even tell people not to go get the vac. I was telling people I wanted to know more information about the situation. I heard these things. I heard these things. So since Nicki has a huge platform, you already know what the situation is. They're coming for Nicki. Like, when I say they coming for Nicki, like, the media is coming. You got all like these top journalists over there in Britain. You got the ones here in the United States, the black lady. They're coming for her. They are just basically, you know, clawing down on Nicki Minaj, point blank, period, because she got a fan base and she got a platform, and people do listen to her and people do follow her. So basically, they're doing their best to try to discredit her, like they've been doing her whole career. And she just had a question, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, you can't even speak your mind. You can't even ask people, like, should I not, because of this, because of that, this is what I heard. You know, there's a lot of people that hasn't actually got the vac because they just don't know, because they keep hearing all types of different information. So in any event, Nicki's out here and her family is down there getting attacked, and people, you know, are blaming her, saying that, oh, it's your fault, Nicki. So it's just like a whole crazy situation going on with that. I'm just like, You can't say shit out here in these streets. And then Tasha K let us know that lawsuit, that case about, you know, her spilling the tea on R. Kelly and having all the information, that right now she's not facing any charges of, you know, basically getting information from an alleged correctional officer, was giving her the tea, giving her the information about R. Kelly's visitors book and who was coming to see him and all this other stuff. Well, she said the person is retired, and therefore if the feds want to come after her, they haven't came after her yet, but right now she's in the clear. So I'm like, Lord have mercy, ain't nobody gonna turn down that R. Kelly information. If anybody got any blogger, anybody got that R. Kelly information, was gonna put that shit out. I don't care what anybody say. Them people, the channel 12, 10, MSNBC, all of these places would have had that information out there. They wouldn't have even been playing around. But in any event, you know, that's the situation. And then, you know, this is Tasha K words. I ain't saying this. Tasha K basically said that, you know, Wendy Williams, you know, was out here on them drugs. And that's a crazy situation that Wendy Williams, they went to Wendy Williams' house and allegedly she was, intoxicated. And this is why she had to go to a psychiatric place, because she's back on drugs. I don't want to believe that she's back on drugs. I don't want to believe that she's back on drugs, Lord. I just want to believe that she beat it, because, man, these celebrities are dying from drug use and you are older. And so basically, Tasha K is saying that the ambulance and the police came to her house because she was in a drug-induced, coma, as far as just going crazy, 5150. And so she's in rehab right now. I'm like, damn. I know Wendy's hurting about Kevin Hunter and the way he's living and how he's doing it with Sabrina Hudson. But in any event, it seems like Wendy Williams and Jocelyn got a whole lot more in common. But I just wish Wendy Williams the best. Just keep her up in prayer, because, baby, at some point in your life, you should be able to beat drugs, especially if you got all the resources. You got everything. You can have a caregiver with you. You can have a sober partner with you. You can have a sober mate with you. You can have all types of people that could be with you, watch you, and guide you so you don't do it, so you can get through the cold turkey part. But, I'm feeling like, if allegedly she is doing drugs, it's going to be very detrimental to her, because she already has underlying issues, and basically when it comes to the COVID-19, Tasha says she doesn't have COVID-19, but in any event, Wendy's team put up that she does have COVID, and she had a breakthrough case, which means that she did get the vac and she got it anyway. But also the reports with TMZ saying that Wendy Williams is not showing any signs of COVID, like she's asymptomatic. So therefore she's not having any, bad reaction to having COVID right now, allegedly. So in any event, the word on the street is Tasha said that she is in a rehab facility again. And it has to do with Kevin Hunter, has to do with everything, because she was supposed to grow old with that man. She don't trust no other man. That man knew every inch of her body, seen her neck, and she felt comfortable with him. She even told us that she liked to piss, take number twos with him in there, take showers, and she just felt so comfortable. Like she doesn't feel like she can ever find that again. But you got to find some inner strength. Pay. You do what these men do. Get you 1,000. And treat them like the way you want to treat them, and throw the crumbs at them and keep it moving, girl. You're probably not going to find love again, but you can find some satisfaction and some joy in fucking with other people. For real, for real. I just hope she gets better. Me too. What's up, Ebony? Nicki, please stop talking. You got offline. Ryan will sleep with you if you let him. Ryan is a mess. It's a lot going on with, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's like, I still prepare with my gloves and my mask. I don't play around, because, nothing is 100% proof. Oh, yes, they are. We're going to see what happens with it, because there's a lot of different talk about the, with R. Kelly. There's a lot of different things that have came up, which was, fed to the public, as far as, herpes and different things and ages and who's in charge of that. A lot of different things have came up where it don't seem like it's actually what has been portrayed to us has not been proven in court. But they're so hungry, and once the feds get it, once the government got you in the mix, you already know. Yes, that's true, Ralph. That's very true. Yeah, Wendy karma is just like crazy. I don't know if it's karma. I just think it's just bad decision, bad choices. She got old and he got younger, and and she has these health issues. So if she would have did a lot more with her health issues, with her body, and also let him go the first time and try to move on while she was still, had a pip in her step. She had a bump in her step. She had her step moving, baby. She was skipping. She was hopping. She look in the mirror, shake that ass and move on. When all that confidence that she had then, a lot of it went away because of the situation with Sharina. And he was with her for many, many years. She should have never put up with it. She should have never let it go, you know. And when you put yourself in them type of relationships and you don't fight and you don't feel like you got the strength enough to fight to move on, this is what happens. You know, he end up getting another woman pregnant that's young. He gonna raise a family, start all over again. The shit that he did, the shit that Wendy cherished with, you know, Kevin Hunter, you know, he's doing it all over again with somebody else. And she can't do it all over again with somebody else because there's a lot of ailments that are going on and she's older. You know, she can't walk too far. She can't go here. She can't go there. You know, she can't do a lot of things. So, you know, it should have been a lot more taking care of herself at the same time. Like if you gonna drink this and if you gonna smoke this, sniff that, make sure you got a green drink. Make sure you got these vitamins. Make sure you're getting your blood cleaned out. Make sure you're getting an IV. Where they're putting vitamin C in you, vitamin D, they're flushing your system. Make sure you do all that at the same time. Make sure you soak your body in ice. When you have the money, like if you understand how these athletes, like, you know, LeBron James, what they do to keep their bodies so, they spend millions of dollars. Wendy Williams could have spent millions of dollars over the years to keep herself, you know, a whole lot better than what she is now, you know. She's not healthy at her age. And there's some people that are Wendy age that are very healthy, you know, but shit happens, you know, we make mistakes. So, you know, it's not only that's a lot of regret. And so maybe the bottle is helping her. Maybe these substances have always helped her. I just hope it's not substance. That's what Tasha K says, you know. I just hope it's not. You know, I've just been saying that, but everybody's been saying that they think that, you know, she relapsed. It's like, damn, lady, when you gonna stop? When you gonna stop? Like, come on, you're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to stop, baby. You're gonna have to stop. There's poison out here on these streets. I know you've been getting it from the same people, but if anybody want to take you, Wendy, all they gotta do is poison the stuff that you like. You gotta stop. And you know you paranoid. You need to stop. So hopefully, you know, Wendy is okay. It's an addiction, you know. It's an addiction and it's a disease, you know. And then a disease don't just go away. She got so much on the line. She got so much more. Look, Wendy dropped a documentary and then she did her biopic within less than a year, all back to back, and then doing her show and then traveling and then having a hot girl summer. You know, there's so much more Wendy could do if her mental was right. Because once your mental get right, your body fall in line, baby. You start believing in yourself. But yeah, that's basically about it because I deleted everything that hey, Tony, I deleted everything that I was supposed to talk about by accident, but I did want to talk about this. I'm going to leave the Puffy out here just cuffing these young girls. Ooh. And you know their mom was happy. Oh my God, you with Puffy? I remember him when I was a kid. Lord have mercy. Help me, Jesus. Okay, so where we at? Where is it? Okay, so you guys heard about Mo Arkansas, which is, I had a video of him too talking his mess. I got a video of him talking crazy. But in any event, you know, he got 17 years for them PPP loans. You know, he only got like $3 million in change. Like $3 million is not worth 17.5 years. I don't know if he has to do the whole sentence. I don't know if Fed time is different than regular time or whatever the case may be. But when it comes down to it, $3 million in 17 years, unless I could take that $3 million and flip it and turn it to $50 million, it's not worth going to jail for. $3 million is not worth doing 17.5 years. Nope, I can't be in a cell, baby. I can't do it. Only time you're going to find me behind there if I have to defend myself and my family and the people that I love, baby, it would have to be something that would be heartbreaking that anybody in my shoes would do. But other than that, 17 years, for $3 million, it ain't worth it. I don't give a damn what you say. It ain't worth it. And you guys also heard about, you know, they're gonna remake, you know, Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard. No, you need to leave that alone because you guys fucked up. Coming to America was terrible. And oh yeah, back to Mo. With Mo's situation, thank God he didn't snitch on Cardi Red or he didn't put her involved. He took the years like a champ. I don't think he really, he didn't drop a dime on her or anything because she was living with him. She was married to him. She was benefiting off of them PPP loans, but he didn't put her name in it. So thank God, him being controlling, him being misogynistic, and him, being abusive the way he is, he didn't let her in on his business. Thank God he didn't, because that way Cardi Red is walking the streets free. Baby. So they're gonna remake The Bodyguard. Coming to America, they remade that and it was terrible. And TMZ caught up to Bobby Brown and they asked Bobby Brown what did he think about the remake, and he said no. He said it's a no dog for me. So Bobby Brown basically says no. He don't want them to remake, Wendy the Bodyguard, point blank period. And I just give kudos to Bobby Brown. Like, he was traveling, he was in the airport, he lost 2 children and a wife. He lost, a lot. This man is still going. God is on his side, baby. You need to give some of that God energy to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams needs some of your talking to, because baby, I hope she's not out here on any stuff. I really do. And this is Alexis Sky baby daddy. Brandon. Brandon's been called out in these streets. Alexis Sky has been out here on Instagram, and she's basically been calling him a deadbeat, calling him no good, saying he ain't there, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, and she's a struggling, and she's doing everything on her own by herself, and he hasn't helped, and all this other stuff. I was like, Lord have mercy. She's calling him out, but baby, for years you were saying somebody else was that baby daddy. Lord have mercy. It was Solo Lucci. You got Solo Lucci got tested. Alexis, I like you, Alexis. Hopefully you go to school. Like you said, you said in January, you're going to start nursing school. So let's see if Alexis Sky go to nursing school. She was sitting there lying on Instagram. Alexis Sky is a mess up. Alexis Sky basically denied this man was even the father. It was, Fetty Wap. It was Solo Lucci for a little bit. And all of a sudden now she's calling him out online. Lord have mercy. He has other children. He takes care of them. He says that he's doing his best. So you already know how the situation is. He's like, man, you should have told me when you were first pregnant. I thought it was mine, but you said it. No, it wasn't mine. And so Alexis Sky said, hell no, it ain't your baby. It is, it's Fetty Wap's. And come to find out it's his baby. And now she wants him all up in the picture. And he's supposed to be up in the picture. He got to put Alexis Sky to the side and just take care of his daughter, because she going to need him. And she needs a father. And especially if you're already a father, you may have to go through some bullshit. But make sure you go to the courts. Make sure you do what you need to do to make sure you take care of your daughter, because, she's special needs. And I mean, she's definitely going to need a man around her to protect her too. Also, and people would know not to mess with her as she grow up, because people try to take advantage of people that are special needs too. And plus, it's your kid. You slept with her. You didn't put no condom on either. And yes, she done lied to you and said it was everybody else's baby but yours, but it come to find out it's yours. So do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, baby. They're messing up a classic now. Please, the original movie alone. Yes, for real. I think Bobby has a good woman on his side. Poor Wendy is all alone. I know. See, I know. I feel so bad for Wendy. Like the way it was described, which I don't know if it's true, but she was like I don't know if you ever been really fucked up or really messed up, and you're like basically psychotic. And she was and I've seen that behavior from people that enter treatment facilities, and they come in, they don't know nothing. You don't even look human in them. He's embarrassed, maybe Mia. I don't he it's another mouth to feed, Bobby King of R&B. Yep. And so he said, no, don't remake the movie. So we're going to see what happens. I had some more stories, but like I said, I deleted them by accident. But the Erica, Mena, and Safaree situation, Safaree out here got a whole new female, y'all. And then Robyn, I told you guys about Robyn. Robyn's out here, allegedly married and shit. Robyn have been said I do. Robyn have said I do already. So here's the deed of her house, and it says that she's married. The borrower is Robyn B. Dixon, married woman. So I don't know, Robyn. Come on, Robyn. Robyn's a mess. But in any event, that is it. So please, let me put the phone line on the screen, and you guys could call in, and I'm gonna drop the StreamYard. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Please help me out. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the video. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Help a sister out, baby. And I deleted. Like, I had way more stuff to talk about, what videos to go with it, and I deleted it by accident. I wasn't even gonna go live. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna give what I got. I was like, I was so mad. You've been so mad at yourself for something, like, damn, why did you just do that? And there's no way that I can retrieve it, only to enter it manually. And the way that I did it, wasn't gonna be able to get it again. So that is the StreamYard. Miss T's in the building. We are happy to see Miss T. New Orleans, stand up. New Orleans, stand up. We're so glad that she made it, and she's well. Thank you, Miss T, for being here. Okay, you got to turn me down in the background, sweetheart. Okay, what'd you say?
Hey, MJ, how you been, baby?
Hey, girl, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? La Price is on the phone, baby.
How you been? I'm sorry, I just logged on. How you been? I missed everything.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Just a bunch of shit. You already know. Bunch of shit. What's going on with you? It's always drama going on in these internet streets.
I know. I know, right? I don't feel bad for not half of them. So it is what it is.
You hear her?
Yo.
She said, I don't feel bad for I'm saying to the audience, do you guys hear her? She said she don't feel bad for half of them.
I don't feel bad for none of them. No, like a good portion of them. I don't feel bad for them. No, I feel bad for Nene. Let me back.
Okay, hold on. That's a good one right there. Stop right there. We're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the video on the screen. I think you should be able to hear it. Let me put this video on the screen, then you can go in. Okay, so this is Nene Leak's update.
Long enough. Now that I'm having to adjust to my new life, my new normal, I thought I'd go back on. So, hi guys, it's Nene, and I am back blonde. Thanks, Jazz. Yeah, I'm blonde. I'm trying to adjust to this whole new life that I have, and my whole new normal. But I'm blonde, and I have a whole group of people that's coming to my house every day doing different stuff with me. So I'm trying to keep my mind off of, the events that recently happened. Love you guys. Okay, and I'm pushing through with a blonde wig on. Love you. I have good days and bad days, but yeah, they say it's normal. So some days I'm up, some days I'm down. Today I felt like going to the salon, so that was good.
I normally don't go to the salon. I usually let people come to my house. So today I decided to drive to the salon and actually sit in the salon with other women. And that was good to be around other people. So, yeah. Good days and bad days. Pushing through. Yeah. Hope you like the blonde. So, thank you. Love you guys. Thank you for all of the condolences and all of the sweet comments. Thank you. Oh, and for some of the people that are asking sometimes on my thing, I'm on a beauty cam app. Okay. Yes, this is my hair. Yes, this is my makeup. It's beat by graceful hands or grace. Okay, I put it on here. And I think sometimes, like, when you out in the light, like in the daylight light, it makes you look real.
Okay. Yeah, so that's Nene. So go ahead, LaPrice. Tell me what you said. You said you feel bad for Nene Leakes. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, I feel bad for Nene, but I think at one point, Greg, I think he stopped taking treatments like a couple of seasons ago. So not to say that it could have, prolonged his life or whatever, but sometimes people, them treatments and all that stuff is painful. You know what I mean? And, yeah, it's really painful. I remember a couple of weeks ago, we were about to get into the medical stuff, but we'll have to do that off the phone.
Yeah.
A lot of these things is not hereditary. A lot of these things is not, and this is my own research. Now, I'm not a doctor. I am a medical worker, but I'm not a doctor. However, I do my research. I don't blind follow nothing and no one. So I think, people should be out here doing research. I don't think cancer is hereditary. I don't believe in it. I believe in whatever you're putting in your body is a cause and effect. Plain and simple. But I feel bad for her. Let me see. Wendy Williams. Wendy don't have anybody in her corner. So
she doesn't. Hold on 1 second, LaPrice. It's another call.
Okay.
My phone's so damn greasy. Lord help me, Jesus.
Good night, though.
Okay, please
press 1 to send a voicemail.
Okay, please tell me your name. Please turn me down, please. Okay, then hold on for 1 second, and LaPrice is gonna finish her thought, and then we're gonna introduce you. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, go ahead, LaPrice.
Oh, so I think Wendy Williams. I think we all women go through a lot of things in their lives or whatever. I think she needs a therapist. Because she is dealing with a lot. A toxic relationship ended. Her mom died, and then her brother did some backstabbing stuff. Her son was locked up. It's just a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And I think, go seek a therapist. Stay off, take a break. She's been, in everybody's business for forever since Power 99. Take a break. Take a beat. Take a break. Retire or something. I don't know, but your health is more important than trying to be on the Wendy Williams show or to still have a Wendy Williams show or trying to be better than Oprah or some stuff like that. Sit back. You know what I mean? Enjoy life because it's not promised. So that's what I'm going to say about her. And
okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let's okay, to the second caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Jacola. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hello, Jacola.
Hey y'all. Hey.
Hey.
So I was just tuning in. I was listening to you, girl, and I was like, "Oh, I like this little show." Okay, and all the stuff that you said was just straight facts, like everything. But I was like, with Nene, I want to kind of talk about that, and with Wendy Williams, because I was like there before, because I was a person in that field. So with Nene going through, I mean, she lost her husband, so she just trying to be strong. When you see somebody go through cancer, that takes a toll on you. At another point, you happy that they're not here suffering, but she felt like she went through that cancer too. So a lot of people didn't understand that, or the comments that she was making. But if she a caregiver for him and she's with him every day, you see him as being this healthy person, and now they getting smaller and smaller. You know, this person who used to take care of the whole house, now you got to take care of him. So the tables changed, and she just didn't know how to act when it came. Like, don't nobody know how, because unless that happened to you, you like, oh my God, it's a state of shock. So yeah, Greg probably did get tired of cancer. My mother, she died like 4 years ago, and she was like, I can't do it no more. I'm tired. I can't do no more chemo.
Sorry to hear
I
that.
was sad. I was very sad, but I was like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not my body that's having to go through this. And she was exhausted. And so, you know, because we got ready. And so we was able to party a little bit better and, you know, make more memories because we knew what was about to happen. So I hope that's what Nene did, because, you know, Greg was sick for a little time. So hopefully she made some good memories. And when you do that, you really don't feel bad, but you be kind of like, you can get in a stage of depression, because I did. And so with the drug abuse with Wendy Williams, she talked about everybody and their mama on TV for years. She thought everybody. Now it's her. Now it's her in that light. So she don't know how to take it, because she's probably been on the drugs, but now she's showing. It shows. So she don't know how to take that criticism. Now it's on her. And you on the TV show, like, being the topic of discussion. So the hot topic, ain't that what she said? So, yeah, so, and drugs is a disease. I'm glad you said that, because it's not something you can just turn on and turn off. I started relying on it when my mother died. And at first it used to be like a party drug. But then once she died, it was like an everyday situation to keep my mind off of it. As the years prolonged, everybody died. Like, when I tell you my whole immediate family, if I didn't get married and have kids, I wouldn't have no more family, because they all died within, like, last year I lost my sister, and it was tragic. I lost all of them, like my uncles, both of them, my aunt, my favorite kids, like, everybody just died. So I was like, what the hell is going on here? And yeah, it was a big hit, then it was another hit, then it was another hit. So I felt like, dang. So I turned more to that just to keep my mind off of what's going on. So then one day I woke up and said, you know what? I'm tired of putting this shit in my body. And I'm tired of just doing this every day. Like, this ain't the life. This ain't the money I want to spend. And this ain't what I want my kids to remember, you know? And so once you get tired of living that lifestyle, you definitely will stop. You know what I'm saying? You would definitely say, you know what? It's time to stop doing this shit and get together. Because at the end of the day, we all going to die. We all going to die. And that's what another thing I had to start realizing. Like,
okay, hold on one second. I'm sorry for, that's some crazy shit that you done just said. And that's deep. And my heart goes out to you. And we're going to lift you up in prayer. What's your name again?
My name is Jakayla.
Jakayla, that's a whole lot for somebody to go through. That's a whole lot. But I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second. And LaPrice, finish up what didn't you want to talk about Nene or Wendy?
No, I wanted to touch on, let me backtrack on, for people that think about, I think Greg might have had the same type of cancer that Chadwick Boseman had.
Yes, he did.
And they both, now this is something. They both, if I'm not mistaken, once they got diagnosed, they tried to switch up their eating habits as far as alkaline, being vegan, and all of those kind of things. If I'm not mistaken, I think I need to research that, but I believe they did. But
I think there was an episode. Hold on 1 second. I think there was an episode where Greg had ended up getting a nutrition or someone that wanted to try herbalistic stuff.
Right.
That was an episode. And
Right.
so continue.
But it's like once you are ready, not saying that it can't happen, but once you already start having those diagnoses and all of that stuff start taking effect, it's hard to kind of go to an alkaline or a vegan and have that stuff start working. You know what I mean? And then what we typically do as Black people is that we don't go to the hospital right away. You know what I mean? We don't do our checkups as often as we should. So it could have been, he could have went, you know, kept delaying it, and then bam, and now, you stage 4. You know what I mean? When if you had went maybe years ago, it could have been, you know, preventative measures and stuff like that. But I think that people need to start putting in account of what they are putting in their body. I mean, it's so, you know, people can say, oh, you know, you live and you die and I'm going to ride this till the wheels fall out. Okay, I get that. But we want to live as long as possible. Okay? You don't want to die at 50-something or at 40-something years old. You know what I mean? So just try to look into some natural things, you know, all of those things. Research, get a medical book. You don't have to be a medical doctor or whatever just to get a medical dictionary or a medical book and see what's going on within your body. So, and also research the food that we eat. Now, I wanted to say something about Bambi. Did you talk about Bambi?
Nope, let's go. She's not even on the thing. When she's not discussed tonight.
Oh, okay. Because I came in late. Okay, so we ain't gonna talk about Bambi.
Maybe later on.
Okay,
so let's switch to Georgia.
So Mena. Oh, okay.
Okay, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's you're right about what we put in our body and about taking preventative measures. Because my mother was a nurse and I worked as a medical assistant for years. So you're definitely right. That's why a lot of things that you do nowadays you gotta research. Even if you want to be vegan, like I told my son, it's nothing wrong with eating healthy or being vegan, but go make sure you can be vegan and you're putting the right stuff still in your body, because you still can delay some of the things that you need in your body. You see what I'm saying? And that's what some of these people are doing with being too healthy. You know what I'm saying? You got to introduce your body to some of the germs and some of the bad things, only so your body will know how to react to it once it gets into your system. So, yeah, I do agree.
Well, I've never heard of a person that is vegan or vegetarian having cancer, heart problems, high blood pressure, or you know, any kind of depression or you know, any kind of medical problems. I have never heard of a vegan or vegetarian person having problems.
Yeah, he did. He had a lot of problems, and I told him, like, bruh, I mean, you can shy away from some of this stuff, but watch how you shy away. And he used all this was going to help everything. Like, everything was so herbal for him. He started taking medicines and everything, but he ended up dying. And he was 40. My uncle was like 45, and he was dead. You know, we buried him last year.
Oh, sorry.
And then, you know, his brother lived longer than him, and he was a little sicker and had a lot of more things going on. But my other uncle, he didn't die until he was 66. But that uncle died last year at 45? And my sister was, 44 when she just died this year?
Lord.
And she hung herself in my garage. So I was very depressed because my sister was a known drug habit. She was a known drug person. Everybody knew she was on drugs. Me, I wasn't. I was a silent one. So I still kept money. I still had all my stuff. Still take care of her kids. Still take care of mine. So mine was like closet using. And hers was like out here. You know, she'd be gone for a couple of days and shit, doing stuff like that. And I was going back and forth about letting her come. because I really didn't want to because, you know, we got a system going on here. And I was like, I don't want her to come and disrupt the system because I do take care of her son. But that's my sister. Where's she going? So I said, well, yeah, you come here. So she came here. She was in Cleveland, Ohio. And then she came here for a little while. And when she came, I knew she had like some depression. But, you know, she always said she takes medicine. I grew up with her, so I never, like, you know, paid attention to that. I'd be like, girl, bye. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I brushed it off.
So do you have like a person that you talk to, like a therapist or something?
I don't. I have never talked to a therapist, but I do have a pastor I talk to, and we do prayer calls and all types of things. So I
do you have health insurance?
I will have health insurance next week. Yeah.
Because you probably do need to talk to somebody about it, because sometimes when you face that type of, you know, situation where you lose so many people around you, that it may not come out right now. You may not see it, you might not notice it, but it could be something underlying affecting you, and you need to express it. You need to let it out. If you have to sit alone and listen to music and scream and yell and basically just let it out, let out the hurt, because you can go on to being so strong, and then one day it'd be the straw that broke the camel's back, and then boom, you know, you can just go off. But to help you get through that, because you probably not haven't even been through in the stages of grieving, because you had so many to grieve, so you need somebody to grieve with. And also, if you know, I don't know if they still have this, where you could just, you know, go online and look for support groups, because they do have support groups. They have support groups for women that lost children, fathers that lost children, also dealing with grieving, that they might have it somewhere, like they have, you know, Narcotics Anonymous, AA. They do have these groups around where women do get together in certain cities and certain states. I know it was very prevalent when I was growing up, but
yeah,
but you definitely need to get some help with that.
It's gonna be a lot. I guarantee you, there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be sitting at getting therapy and stuff like that, especially the medical workers, because of dealing with COVID. That's why I had to take a break from work.
Yeah,
dealing with COVID, dealing with patients, you know, hoping that they make it and they not making it, you know what I mean? So I can tell you now, a lot of medical workers will be sitting in a therapist's office. Doctors and all. They had, when it first started, I know like a couple of doctors had, I don't know them personally, but I was hearing that a lot of people over in New York was taking their lives.
Okay,
like
we got to, hey, guys,
like
we got to change the topic. We got to change the topic.
Oh, yeah,
we got to change the topic. So in any event, we're going to change the topic. Do you guys got any final words?
No, I appreciate you for having me and listening to my story.
You know what? We're going to go live again and you know, and talk about like things that may affect us, but you know, sometimes when we're on YouTube, gotta be careful, because certain things that we do say, like if you say the S word, like somebody committed the S, you know, they could, you know, demonetize that, and it won't be like a video like that. And then we're talking about but I think we got to this subject because we was talking about Wendy Williams. And we was talking about Nene Leakes. So that's why we got into the topic. But I'm honored that you were able to express yourself and tell us how you feel and just be open with us. You know what I mean? And hopefully that would help. But definitely you got to talk about it more.
Oh, I do got one thing to say off that subject.
Okay.
So growing up listening to Fat Joe and Murder Inc. Murder Inc. was the stuff, and Fat Joe and them wasn't. So I was there. So tell them to sit down. Fat Joe, you right. You said it right. He was just happy to finally be on stage and be rapping his songs that don't nobody know. So I was like, bruh, you is boring. Like, we didn't really listen to Fat Joe. Back then, it used to be about Big Punisher. And then Fat Joe came out because he died. You know what I'm saying? So really, Fat Joe just barely made it. Then he had Remy. She was all right, but we still had little Kim. Like, we wasn't. Like, let's be
Black lady to the rescue.
Right, like, come on, man, you not right, sis. But Lil Mo was the jump. Like, I came down to my wedding in her song. Like, for real, Lil Mo was hit. She was hit. She had hit picks for real.
I didn't like the disrespect. I didn't like the disrespect he did. Everything else was cool, but that whole disrespect. Ja Rule, I'm not really a Ja Rule fan, but he did come out with some hitters. His body still looked the same. I was like,
yeah, he was fine.
You not my preference, but okay, player.
Yeah, he did age a day. Him and Ashanti came out like, yeah, what's up? I was like, okay. Well, I know y'all a little older than me, but okay.
He still look young. I was surprised, but Fat Joe, I was just like, oh, here go Remy, Black Queen to the rescue. Always gotta save a man.
She always like a bully. Somebody gonna beat Remy up. That's what's wrong. She been in jail too long and she thinks she could beat up everybody. Cause Lil Mo, I liked her. She snapped right back like, well, what's up? Don't come over here talking that stuff. Yeah, she snapped on Remy. She everybody else, she kind of quiet. She let her know.
Nah, I don't think. I think Remy is a sweetheart. I think she's just for her people. You know, that's how it is up north.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how it is. You know, when you rock with people, you gotta rock with the people you rock with.
Facts. All right. So, is there anything else that you guys want to add before your last words?
Yeah. Erica Mena. I think. Oh, so wait. What did you say about? Because I came on late. What did you say about T.I. and Tiny? What's going on with them?
I don't even want to go back down that road, girl. It's nothing.
Okay, because you know what I say about them.
I know.
Safaree and Erica Mena. I'ma just rewind it when I get off. So Erica, I mean, Erica Mena. If you knew that the man wasn't really doing what he's supposed to do with the first child, why would you have another one? I mean, a man, I just don't understand how women don't understand that having babies will not keep a man. It won't. So, or a boy. I'll say a boy. Because, what's the boy name? Safaree? He's a boy. He's not a man. He's a boy.
But you know what goes around, come around too. So she getting a little bit of her karma. I feel bad for her, but she used to be out here wilding on people's kids and just talking reckless. Well, but now she's getting a piece of it.
I guess she must have thought she had that golden peach because at the end of the day, single mom, you're a married single mother. So it is what it is. You know, get that child support.
Anyway, she should have had a baby by Bow Wow or somebody else. He was super funny.
Well, this is Safaree. As you guys can see on the screen, that's Safaree's new woman, right? Well, that's a woman that Safaree's trying to get with right now. Yes, and this is why Erica has been online going off. She's been on Instagram Live. She's been talking about she feels like a loser, you know, things of that nature because, you know, Safaree got a new woman. Or he's trying to get with this woman.
I guess she should have stayed with what's her and her girlfriend. What was her and her girlfriend? They got similar men. They got the same kind of man. Erica and what's that girl she was
Sin Santana.
Sin Santana. Both of them. They thought they got that golden snatch. Oh. You know, I'm a bad bee, and this, that, and that. Okay, y'all single mothers. You know, plain and simple.
Yeah, but it seemed like Safaree got with her just to ruin her. Like, it was like a goal. Like, he was, like, paying her back for somebody else. Because it's like, okay, why did you get in that girl life, and you was doing a whole bunch of nice things, and now you just, like, don't come in here being fake. You know what I'm saying? When you change, you're supposed to change for the better, not worse. He was doing all this good stuff when they got together, from what they said, and then they got married. And he was acting like a stand-up dude, and then all of a sudden, she had kids like you, and now you just leaving and doing stuff like, wait, what's going on?
All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta get offline real quick.
Can I just say this one thing, MJ? Can I just say this one thing, please?
Yep, go ahead.
I just think that women need to realize that we don't have the ability to change nobody but our environment.
Amen.
Plain and simple. A person will show you who they are. Believe it. They tell us all the time, believe a person for who they are.
Amen.
Oh, he gonna change when we get married. He gonna change when he get married. No, if he was like that when y'all was single, when you wasn't married, he's gonna be like that when you married. A ring doesn't change a person. Yeah,
but you can. Sometimes people do change. Cause I had a baby daddy and he was shit, but he turned into my husband because he got his stuff together and he switched up and now he's a stand-up guy. He takes care of the kids. Like, we've been together for like 20 years, but when I first met him, he was a cheater, a liar, all types of stuff. Wow. So I'm just saying, they can't change.
But to each his own. But each his own, ladies, don't be sitting up there wasting your valuable lives for somebody that'll maybe change and maybe not change.
Okay.
So,
okay.
You ain't got that many good lives.
Okay. Okay. On that note, with that, look at Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, hold on to that man, Kevin Hunter, and gave him everything. Right. And look at her situation now with that man. She's hurting. She's in pain. And now she's not physically well to do all these things that, you know, a rich woman that has everything that can do and could be out here really running these streets and not even look back at Kevin Hunter. But she's allegedly inside her apartment, inside her condo, her penthouse, you know, in a coma because of her hurt and the pain from this man. She let him dog her out for a decade and change.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the result of. But that's the result of being with someone. That's the result of lowering your standards to be with someone. Right. Plain and simple. That's like what I told you. Remember, MJ? That's what I told you about. What's the little girl name? Sam in Egypt. Lowering your standards to be with somebody, it will never work. It'll never work. Especially if you're a woman and your figures, you bringing home a net worth of 6 figures and he working at McDonald's. What the hell? How that work? Child five.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Please call back again.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys. You too.
Bye.
Peace. Felicia Butler, are you still in the building? Felicia Butler. Is Felicia Butler still in the building? Where's Miss? So, yep, that is the situation. That's what we was talking. And you guys heard about the last situation is with Candy. We'll put Candy on the screen. And thank you guys both for calling in. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate you being open, you know, and expressing what you're going through and telling people how you feel. That's absolutely positive. And you know what? Your conversation probably helps somebody too as well. Same as well as you, Georgia and LaPrice. I can't remember your name, Georgia. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. Lord have mercy. Watch my videos. I would mess up and butcher a name in a heartbeat. But Felicia Butler, let me know if you're still in the building, baby. Okay, so we're gonna put on Candy. This is Candy explaining because people's okay. So let me call you, Felicia. Okay. I'm calling you, Felicia. I thought I could put more people online, but I can't. Hello. Hey, Felicia Butler, Hattiesburg, Mississippi in the house. What's going on? How you doing? I know you tried to call in, but I thought I can have more people on that line, so I guess I only can have 2.
I'm doing fine, and yourself?
I'm hanging in there. It's good to hear your voice. How you doing? I think Miss T was thanking you in the comments. Look, you're such an angel. What did you do? You're so nice.
When I wouldn't have heard, I got people from New Orleans, and every time like hurricane season come around, I be worried about people who down there like on the coastline and stuff that affected by the hurricane because I'm scary during hurricane season.
Oh yeah.
And I know how to be folks affected from hurricanes.
Yep, that's true. So what do you want to add to the topics?
Oh my God. Fat Joe, he done lost a whole bunch of cool points with me.
I know that's right.
As me being a black woman, all black women don't be in the trap house.
Exactly.
You should have kept that comment to yourself. As him being a non-black man, he don't understand to be black in America.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, Mom, her being a black woman, I forgot. That's her friend or whatever. Friend or no friend. You should have checked him like, look, you went too far. And then I don't be interested to the verses like that anymore because just like Nicki said earlier, it make it like a rap concert. Like, they taking everything too serious. And Fat Joe didn't have a hit for years unless he had to do an album with somebody. Then when he had something, you already knew he had to feel like he got to be on the TV because he be in the audience just bumping his head because somebody, they feel sorry for him.
Yep. Yep, that's him. That's him in there. What about Nelly? Nelly tried to get with Ashanti, and Ashanti was like, "I got a man, baby."
Well, Nelly realized he had a good thing, and that good thing is gone. The thrill is gone. He just want to like hug her and see how she doing, but no, not no more. The thrill is gone.
Yeah, Ashanti turned his ass down. I was like, Lord have mercy. Ashanti turned his ass down. And so what else do you want to add on to the situation?
Like, Erica Mena and Safaree done lost his mind ever since him and Nicki Minaj broke up. That's all I'm going to say. He just can't find it. He's just a 40-year-old boy.
And that's the truth. I don't know what's going on. But you know what? I think that he was, catering to Erica, doing all that stuff to Erica as we seen on TV. And I think Erica thought that, she had a simp. And she started with that cussing, that fussing, throwing shit at him and trying to, because before they got married, she was on Love and Hip Hop New York calling him all types of names, calling him B-word. She didn't want half of his family to be invited to the party. And he was also being narcissistic where he threw a party for Erica and just had all his pictures up. There were so many signs that were going on between them on just that one season before they got married on Love and Hip Hop New York. And then they got married. Oh no. And I couldn't be me. And then he got a new bae out here. That's why she's out there on TV. She's out there on Instagram crying like, oh my God. He moved on fast. She filed for divorce and thought that he was going to be like, oh, don't divorce me. No. Safaree went to go see an attorney. He's trying to get custody of his children. He wants 50-50 custody. He wants joint custody with Erica. And now he...
Erica is an example, just like they say, a male chauvinist. She a female chauvinist. She said like it's her way or no way. And Safaree, everybody knows Safaree lame. He like, I'm not with all that hollering like that and stuff. And that's why he won't out. He pumped them babies in him. He want to see his kid. But forget Erica. And then what goes around comes around in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
And Diddy.
Go ahead with Diddy. Diddy out here with the young girls.
Diddy got it going on. He probably don't hit that prime hit midlife crisis, trying to build them young girls up, and they shown it. everybody know that what's that girl named? Joy Shuck. What's Bow Wow Future baby mama? I don't know her name. She not gonna tell a lot of stuff about her life anyway because she private. And then Young Miami, her baby daddy, he a Pikachu thug. He ain't went out and did it like that.
Nope, he didn't. And Diddy done gave Young Miami $99,000 worth of stuff because he was out there with Joy, Bow Wow, and Future's baby mother, Joy Chavis, I think her name is. And so she's getting that bag. So if Young Miami got the $99,000 because he was out here on the internet with Joy, was on his yacht, they've been kissing, making out, then he's been with the Asian woman that was out here saying all types of negative things about him, but now she's back with him. So Diddy's out here, midlife crisis, like you said, point blank period. Him and J-Lo got a midlife crisis going on, and J-Lo and P. Diddy need to try to just get into a relationship because they both searching for something out here in these streets. They both searching for attention, validation, relationship, everything. They might as well just get together and try to make it work again.
Yes, indeed, but it gonna end in a couple of years. He just getting that little thrill. And who else we talking? Wendy Williams. Even though I'm not a Wendy Williams fan, I hated what she going through. But she be sitting around talking about, and then I seen on the comment, I know she had lost her mom a couple of years back. She just have a lot of stuff triggering going on in her life. She just, all that money she has, she need to sit down and talk to somebody.
Yeah, well, right now, allegedly, she's in rehab per Tasha K, and she had a drug-induced coma that she was out of her mind. So she's in rehab allegedly, and then allegedly, the reports from her people are saying that she's in a psychiatric facility. So it's a whole lot going on. And
I don't understand where that's federal. But they gave that man 17.5 years for $3 million. I know street farmers is getting more time than that in the federal.
Yeah. 17.5 years for $3 million. I'll pass.
But he doing federal time. That's day by day. He not, unless they furlough him to get out early. And I know, I had one of my relatives done fed time. It's day by day. He not gonna get out no time soon. He gonna do all them 17.5 years. Unless they furlough him to get out early. He gotta be important. And that's a fact.
That's too many years. But at least he protected what's her name, because she didn't Cardi Red didn't get involved in the situation,
But all these folks out here getting these PPP loans, you think the feds not watching? Oh, sorry. Say the wrong thing. Lord forgive me. Think these people not watching? Them people are watching. One thing I know about those people, them people watch from you from years. Then they come down to get
you. Yep, that's true. What do you think about Waka Flocka and Tammy breaking up?
I'm not surprised.
She said, I'm not surprised.
I'm just gonna be truthful. I'm not surprised because he allegedly be cheating, And how his mama was all in his marriage, I knew that was gonna last. And our subject, Trick Daddy just need to get on radio for right now. Just take him a break.
What did Trick Daddy do?
He the GD.
Oh, booty eater
guy.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
And I had threw up in my mouth.
I don't know who is licking who would do that to him. Like, are you
his family?
Yeah, ain't nobody. He's lying. They probably did that when he was back and he was hot, and and he was just first coming out on the scene. I don't see nobody doing that now. I don't know what's going on. You see what he looked like? You see what? Oh,
he looks like the milky ass monster.
Lord.
The milky ass monster. Milky ass monster who is tossing your salad in 2021. And his ex-wife had put out there something about, don't put me in them activities. Had wrote a whole page on Instagram saying, don't put me in them activities. What he talking about?
Yeah, that's what Joy said. Joy was like, come on. Joy was like, come on. Joy always running from Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy is a mess. He is a mess.
And I seen allegedly that Portia had quit the show.
Yep, that's allegedly. We won't know. Won't know.
That's every year. And they be talking about that. She be right back on the show. I like on the real. Allegedly quit the show. She didn't want all that backlash from California raising.
Well, it's either that or she got a major opportunity where she is not going to be able to film Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what I think. But then also she's not going to probably want to go through people questioning her relationship, because everybody's going to question. Everybody's going to talk about everything. It's going to be intimate where people just going to focus on her. She knows how that feels, because when it came to the Bolo situation, everything was focused on her from the from the bachelorette party for Cynthia to the reunion. It was about Bolo. And now, nobody really has to have a storyline. Just bring Portia and this dude Simon on, and all they have to do is like, oh, remember that time that Portia said this? Remember that time Portia did this? Remember when Portia went over there to that boulevard and Simon was there? Remember when she got this phone call? So, I don't know if her and Simon talked about it, or whether, they're going to be strong enough to deal with it, because, she wants to protect her relationship, and she's going to be questioned. She's going to be questioned about the situation. It's going to be a topic. And I don't know if she's ready to deal with it, or she got a better opportunity where maybe her filming her spinoff show, maybe it end up being, a bigger than what it was supposed to be. And maybe she got a real show, a whole show, who knows? But in any event, to me, it just really doesn't make any sense for Portia to quit now. Doesn't make any sense when she's on fire.
But Robyn Dixon, why in the HEW hockey sticks you want to put Mary on your house deed? Everybody knows when you marry Juan, you want to put it on TV just like you put your engagement at TV, because you're too doggone bored in your real life to do that, because you want everybody to know that Ron had remarried you. You're not just going, I don't believe that she sneaked off and got married. And she might be, but she too much to show off that she wants that man to marry her on TV. Yeah. And then in Maryland, they don't have common law. She just do too much. Unless she want to put in her name or trying to protect one. I don't know. But she bad too. She should have put in her mama name.
I know, or her company name, but she put it in her name. The borrower is her. You know, she might not be married. She might have just told him that she was married, but you know, don't they do research for them to make it illegal?
They do all that.
But it seems like, you know, Robyn would want the TV. You know, she had an engagement party. She got the ring. That was a storyline. Where's the wedding? Maybe she just felt like, maybe Juan said, come on, let's do it. And she, instead of to wait for TV, she said, okay, let's do our do. But she probably most likely is not married to Juan, because Juan don't seem like, you know, Juan seems like he still got 1 foot in the house and 1 foot out the house.
He playing hot scotch with her. He playing hot scotch. Plus, he codependent on Robyn and her family. That's why he didn't go anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
No. Well, if he could still be with other women and Robyn at the same time, and she'd excuse it as long as the woman don't mean nothing to her. And then on top of that, Robyn always feels like she's indebted to him because she lost the money. You know, he got something over her. And so therefore, like when you have someone so subservient to you and would do anything and you can just walk right over them, sometimes you just keep them around. Especially because it's rollover, you know, for JJ in the morning. And plus he got 2 sons with her and he's an active father. So we shall see.
Like the old folks always say, time to tell.
Hey, Major. Yeah. So let's talk about this situation. Let's talk about Mr. We talked about JD. JD wanting to, you know, battle P. Diddy, but P. Diddy says no. But in any event, let's get to where Dr. Dre. Let's talk about Mr. Dr. Dre. So Dr. Dre, currently it's not with April anymore. April was on Instagram and she was acting like, this is not the video that she was on, but this might be the video. I don't know. It's one of them that she was on and she was really acting like, you know, she's in a poorhouse. How can you be in a poorhouse when you was with a billionaire? Like, Lord have mercy. I don't know what happened, April. I don't know what went down. Maybe you was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. This is not right. She hasn't met his kids. I know that, but she's probably not going to. And he hasn't seen some of his older children in years. But in any event, so it seems like April is single and she's dating an athlete that plays out of the country league, foreign league or something like that. Like, yeah, she was bragging about Mr. Dr. Dre. What happened, April? God damn, April done threw Dr. Dre down the drain.
Everybody know it. Ever since April left her Maury, young, she a hop off. She want to hop out one airplane to another one. I guess Dr. Dre Turner had to show her who the true doctor is, and she just got serious. We don't never know because you living to rob Peter to pay Paul. Why you ain't getting no money out of him and you living like that? It just make sense. And then you bragging about this dude playing the whole country. Girl, you just hot in the pants. Your BD need to keep them chicken with him 24 hours. Mojo the other time, just let you have visitation every other weekend because to me, you just too busy about yourself.
Anything else you would like to add?
No, ma'am. That's all I have to add.
Amen. So thank you so much. I appreciate your call. Appreciate LaPrice call. And I also appreciate the young lady that called from Georgia. And it was so good to see you in the chat room, Miss T, because we're glad that you were back home in New Orleans. Baby, so good.
Yeah.
Amen. And, you know, Felicia Butler was like, what's up with Miss T? Felicia Butler was on it. What's up, Tony? Robyn needs to develop her own personality and stand on her own. Amen. All day, every day. April wasn't beaten for them. Why do you say that, Queen KB? Lord. So your final words, Felicia?
Everybody be blessed and be safe. And y'all living today, but tomorrow is not promised to nobody, including me. And y'all have a good night.
Amen. Thank you. And peace. Thank you guys so much. Ralph, is good to see you. Major is good to see you. Tony is good to see you. Tony's in the building. Norris, Tony's in the building. Good to see you. Ralph is good to see you. Major Ellis W is in the building. And LaPrice was in the building. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Mimi time, anytime. VP, like the people came through. Prosperity B was in the building. Sugar Mama 504 was in the building too. Thank you, Gail Water. Thank you guys for coming through. Please like the video. Please like the video. Please share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Hit that like button. Thank you guys kindly. Latavia was in the building. Thank you. And Tawanda, thank you guys so much. LSW, can't get all of you guys, but much love, peace, blessing, prosperity, and wealth to each and every one of you guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow because we're going to go live and talk about the shit that I deleted because I had a whole list of other things I hit delete. Yo, why I be messing up? Yo, you know, it's like a movie, like, you know you're not supposed to hit delete, and I hit delete. So we got half of the story today. We still lift Nene Leakes up in prayer too as well. What she's going through, a lot of people addressing Nene Leakes' look. They're saying that she looks totally different, but she's trying something. And then also with the Candy Burris situation about her charging for ice, Candy Burris addressed that situation. Let's check this out real quick before we say goodbye.
Whatever. So anyway, I immediately sent his receipt to my team. They reached out to him.
Let me see.
Basically, everybody's like, "Oh, Candy charging people for ice, blah, blah, blah," whatever. So anyway, I immediately sent his receipt to my team. They reached out to him basically to communicate with him about the situation. So to be clear with everyone and Dish Nation, because that's why I'm making this post, because I'm like, why does it keep being posted on other pages? I don't get it. Okay. A rocks pour, the standard in most bars is you get more liquor when you ask for just straight liquor on the rocks, right? So say for instance, if it's a Hennessy and Coke standard at our restaurant in most places, you get 1.5 ounces of Hennessy and then how much of Coke, and that makes your drink look full. Okay, there is no filler if you just ask for straight Hennessy full. Okay, there is no filler if you just ask for straight Hennessy on the rocks, right? So it looks like it's not that much in your glass if you only put 1.5 ounces of Hennessy. So if you ask for it on the rocks, they give you more liquor. You get more liquor when you ask for the Hennessy straight on the rocks or whatever. Okay, so the gentleman said that was not explained to him. He said he did not ask for more liquor, whatever. I don't know. The situation, they spoke with my team. At that point, I wanted to make it clear from anybody else who came to the restaurant. I don't want anybody else to not have a clear understanding of what that means, because nobody should assume that people know that, that a rocks pour means you get more liquor, so it costs more. So I didn't want that misunderstanding anymore. So we changed it in our system, because I want ultimately any customer that comes to our restaurant to be happy. That is the end of the situation. So with that, we made things right with the gentleman. We good. He's cool or whatever. And I just wanted to explain that to the rest of you, so we do not charge people for ice. So I think that I had to explain that, but I just really feel like I really needed to explain it for those of you who just seem like you just want a reason to drag me every day. So with that being said, love you. I hope your day is wonderful. Bye.
Candy felt a certain type of way. She had to address the situation. This dude was out here. He posted his receipts. All the blogs picked up the story. Candy charging for ice. Candy this, Candy that. And Candy never responds. She hasn't responded to, you know, the low felon grade of the restaurants and things of that nature. And it's just like, you know, this nation, I guess they were talking too much. And, you know, and his story was getting bigger and bigger. And Candy had to address that she don't charge for ice. Lord have mercy. You never know. But thank you guys. Peace and blessing. And may each and every one of your hearts be filled with joy and relief and happiness. And you have peace in your life. Peace and love, baby. Thank you guys so much. Much love, Peep Squad. Peace and love, baby. For real, for real. Thank you guys so much. Love you too. Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna tell you nothing serious. I don't know if you stopped live just to call.
Nope, I was done.
Yeah, I went to deliver, man, and